Alright, what's good? It's the Day
And Lyrik
Podcast, and we are back with another episode. This episode 4, baby.
Yes, another week.
Yes, we are rolling strong. We staying consistent. Y'all gotta love this content we bringing.
We on our stuff, man. We on our grind.
Man, bringing good content. Everything ain't nothing late. Everything's up to date. We ain't telling y'all stuff that happened last week.
Hey, we on topic, man. We getting it in.
Man, it's a crazy time we live in, man, for real. You know, it's 2021. You know, everybody's into they, straight being they self and just, living in their truth, living in their true colors. And speaking of, we got like stuff like men wearing, whatever they want, dangling earrings, painted nails, dresses, skirts, many other women's clothing. There's men wearing bras now.
Yeah.
How do you feel about that, Day?
Honestly, I don't want my man wearing no skirt, no dress, none of that. Like, no. I'll be damned if my man going in my closet and comes out with a skirt on. We're gonna fight. Like, we're gonna have an issue. But I mean, it's 2021. We're in a different time. We're in a different area. This generation is very, very different.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, if you want to do that, then do that. But I've been not seeing my man doing it because it's raps for me. I can't do it.
And I can completely understand that because personally to me, this is just my thought, y'all. You can't really get offended to what we believe, but here's the thing. It's men's clothing and then it's women's clothing. Let's just keep it like that. But if you do want to wear the opposite gender's clothing, I mean, it's cool. I'm not tripping. It's your life. Just I don't know. I'm not for this whole movement of wearing skirts and stuff as a man. I'm just not with it. Speaking of that and everything, Russell Westbrook and Kwame Brown. I honestly look at this situation and I'm just like, what's going on? What's going on with these two, man? Everybody knows Westbrook is somebody who rocks really wild clothing and wild outfits and everything. He doesn't really dress like a normal person. And he was spotted on Instagram wearing a really weird looking white shirt, a really ugly, long white skirt that was far past the knees. And then he had some black boots on that just didn't match at all. And you seen the fit. What do you think about it, Day?
It's very interesting, to say the least. I don't even know what to say about that, honestly. But like I said, if he feel comfortable in it, then he gonna do what he wanna do. It's his choice, his body. And I hope he's comfortable. That's it. That's all I gotta say.
And we're going to play y'all a clip of what Kwame Brown was saying. And he was spazzing out, so we're just going to give an explicit language warning and everything for anybody who doesn't really like hearing cussing. But yeah, we're going to go ahead and get up into it. Let me go pull up what he was saying. And yeah.
Because I didn't disrespect Westbrook. I just said I don't rock with that. I'm a man. And I'm a heterosexual man. And you're not going to portray heterosexual men in that type of light. If you think that's fashion, then get your ass on the runway. Because that's the only time I've seen fashion like that. Get your mother ass up and sashay across a goddamn runway. But you walking up the damn street as a man talking about that's what we do, that's not the case. I don't give a who don't like it. Gone. The next day. Players for when they ran by white anyway. And I can speak about it because when I played, I had to shut my mouth too. There's two ways you can go. You bite the apple and wear them mother dresses like Russell Westbrook or whatever his name is. I don't even want to say his name no more. But this ain't the first time in a dress. So I don't know why people so alarmed. They've been wearing dresses and weird. But see, like I told you, LBJ said, your leaders, they'll give them to you. And just because it's can jump high and play basketball. Not nary, not no geechee, not no nigga I ever was raised up with. Gonna be walking around the goddamn streets with a dress on and some mother boots and get my respect and say he heterosexual. Now if you cool, my cousin, I don't give a I got female cousins, male cousins. It don't matter about that. But when you say you a heterosexual male and that's what you do, you. And that's my opinion, nigga. So if you wanted my opinion on that, I think these is exposing exactly what I said. These celebrities bite that motherfucking apple. And I never bit no apple. I just shut my mouth. Be sure to like.
So, yeah, that was his words. He was very passionate about what he was talking about. What you think, Day?
I mean, I agree with what he said. You know what I'm saying? I completely agree. I feel like men should dress, as men clothing, and women should dress in women clothing. But even myself personally, I still, I wear men's clothing too. So I feel like, I don't know, it's kind of, I mean, that's just how this generation is. There's a, what's it called? I can't think of the name of it. But it's when, they treat women differently than men.
Double standard.
Yeah, that's what it's called. Yeah, there's a double standard when it comes to a bunch of different stuff, and clothing is one of those things. So, I don't know. It's a very interesting topic, but I like that he was, man enough to be able to say, hey, I don't care what y'all got to say, because this generation, you're getting canceled if you don't agree with what everybody else agrees with. So, I do like that he was able to come out and just say that and say how he felt, and didn't care about what anybody else had to say.
Yeah, and honestly, like, I've already said this a few times, and anybody who knows me knows that I look at men wearing women's clothing as kind of very weird. It's not really something that I would say I do and everything. It's just not. That's not in my preferences. That's not in my style range. That's not anything I'm really down for. Doing the nails, the dangling earrings. That it was kind of y'all started off with that, and then a lot of y'all started saying straight men can rock purses and wear skirts and dresses and stuff, and I'm just like, I'm sorry, man. There's certain things that should strictly, literally, just be for a certain gender.
Right.
It wasn't meant for men to be wearing dresses and all that stuff. And I get it, in certain cultures there is stuff where men do wear skirts, but that's one thing. But legit wearing like what Russell Westbrook is wearing, just walking down the street and just kind of looking as ridiculous as he was looking. I'm sorry, man. I ain't for it. I'm not really for it. And and that's facts though. Like, in this generation, you speak your mind or speak against whatever social media promotes, you're going to get canceled. And it's kind of trash, Like, you would think a generation of kids that grew up off of comedy that has very offensive humor, we wouldn't have grown up to be as easily offended. It's just kind of, it's wild. I honestly don't mind Kwame Brown speaking his mind about this topic, because a lot of other people would basically be basically white sheep and follow the pack by just being like, yeah, man, who cares if he's wearing a skirt, man? Like, let him wear one. I might even wear one. Like, nah, bro. I'm sorry. I'm not for it. You ain't gonna catch me wearing a skirt or a dress. I ain't even built for that. I'm built like a linebacker. You think I'm gonna get into a dress?
Right.
Russell Westbrook is a good 6'3", 200-something pounds. A whole ripped athlete. And he's out here wearing skirts and all that stuff. The other ridiculous outfits that he was wearing, I didn't really care about that. But this, come on, big dog. Like, I expected this sooner or later, but this time it's just kind of like, come on now. But, that's just our thoughts on it, Like, we honestly are going to speak our minds, speak our views. If you don't really agree with it, that's okay. It doesn't have to be an argument or a big fallout. We can just agree to disagree and move on and progress as people. Because at the end of the day, the world is changing. People are going to wear what they want to wear, and that's fine. But, if you're not for it, then cool. You ain't got to cuss nobody out. Just continue living your life, because at the end of the day, him wearing a skirt didn't prevent me from having a good day. So, you got anything to say about this topic? Or anything else to say about this topic?
I don't think I'm good. I just, like I said, it's a different generation. We're going to do what we're going to do. As long as you're happy, that's all that matters.
Yeah. So, all right. So next topic is let's just start off with this quote real quick. What we've been saying these last few episodes: young, black, and excellent. Y'all, black people, we keep winning. We keep doing our thing. And we keep showing excellence on a daily basis. Go ahead and tell them what went down.
All right, so Miss Blue Ivy Carter becomes the second youngest winner in the MTV VMAs history, y'all. This is amazing. Black excellence. I love it. So, trophies all around the home of the Carters household. On Sunday, Blue Ivy Carter won her first MTV Video Music Award. She is just 9 years old, man. 9. That's crazy.
Man.
At 9, what was I doing at 9? I was probably falling down the damn stairs. She getting whole MTV awards. That's crazy.
I was getting my ass whooped trying to be a Power Ranger.
Okay, like that's crazy. E! News has noted that Blue Ivy is the youngest winner of the Moonman since the show's inception in 1984. The victory was the best cinematography, big words, for Beyonce's Brown Skin Girl. Blue Ivy's vocals appear on the song as a collaborator, along with Wizkid and St. John. Earlier this year, Blue Ivy Carter won her first Grammy Award for Brown Skin Girl. The video also secures Wizkid's first Grammy win as he appears alongside Blue Ivy and Beyonce. Blue Ivy is the second youngest winner in Grammy's history at 9 years old. Whew, that's crazy.
Man, that's
she
mad
won
dope.
2 awards, a Grammy, and an MTV Video Award. That's crazy.
At 9 years old, man.
Man, there's people that's like 50 that still ain't done that yet. And
Man.
She's doing it at 9. Like, wow.
And I know a lot of people probably going to say that, because you know how most people, you can't satisfy everybody. There's always going to be that person saying, oh, she wouldn't have done that if her dad wasn't Jay-Z and Beyonce. Man, I want everybody to just celebrate this young girl for this accomplishment. Because at 9 years old, regardless of who your parents is, bro, that is dope.
Yeah, seriously.
And everything that they've been doing, a lot of their music and all the stuff that they've been doing, that has been beautiful. It has hit deep with my blackness, and it is just, it's amazing. It's dope for the culture. We got to keep putting out this positivity with what we doing. Like, for real. Like, at 9, what was you dreaming of doing?
I wanted to be a doctor, actually, at 9. That's what I wanted to do.
Strangely enough, mine was a lot less impressive. At 9, I wanted to be a red Power Ranger. And there's a story behind that I'm going to tell on another episode or towards the end. But point is, at 9 years old, man, a lot of us weren't doing what she was doing.
Right.
She's a talented young girl with very successful parents who are probably going to judge her into our next big star one day. I mean, she's already on the way to doing that, and it's really dope. I really applaud her, and I'm happy to see that she's winning and doing her thing, because that's mad dope, for real. I applaud that. Young, black, and excellent.
Yes, we love it. Love to see it, man.
Yes.
That's really dope. I hope she furthers her career and she becomes, just as successful as her parents, which I really think she will. Because, with Jay-Z, he's such a powerhouse, and he, he really knows what to do with the industry and all that stuff. So I imagine he'll take care of his daughter and, push her to be just as great as they are. So I think that's really dope. Shout out to Blue Ivy. Shout out to the Carters. And I hope to see more black excellence like that, man. I really hope to see, all our black kings and queens winning out here.
Yes. And we're going to keep promoting it too. Even with the wild stuff that is in our community, we're going to always talk about the positive. And we're going to talk about some more positivity too. Now, I know a lot of y'all have mixed feelings about Tory Lanez and the whole situation with them earlier this year with him and Meg Thee Stallion. It's still very unclear about who was right or who was wrong in that situation and if he actually did what he was accused of. But since that time and while the trial is still, I believe, is still going on, Tory Lanez has been making really dope hits, killing it on his features, and one really dope thing I want to talk about is the fact that he spent $50,000 at Target on clothes for a bunch of Baltimore children and single mothers in need. And I applaud that for real. With all this negative stuff on his name right now and the mixed feelings out here in the media about Tory Lanez and everything going on, it's really dope that he's putting his money to good use and helping out people that really need it. And when you think about $50,000,
Man, that's a lot.
man, at Target too, he bought the whole section. I guarantee you,
Okay.
he bought every bit of clothing up in there, and that's hella dope. Honestly,
Yeah.
I really like to see rappers and just black celebrities in general just giving back to their community, and it's really dope. I want to see more people doing this, and what's it called? Yeah, this is dope, man. Basically everything was held at a give back event at I'm quite sure at Stewart Hill Academy, and he passed out merchandise to all the mothers and the children and stuff. He voiced his passion to use his platform as a me as a. I'm gonna let you read. I can't read.
All right. So this past weekend, where was we at?
Oh, the second
Okay.
paragraph. Yeah.
Tory, who has voiced his passion to use his platform as a means to help others, partnered with nonprofit organization Diamonds on the Rise, where attendees enjoyed an afternoon of moon bouncing, whatever that is, 360 cameras, refreshments, and most importantly, clothing care packages.
And that's mad dope, man. Seeing all these kids being able to come back to school with a fresh,
Man.
nice
Like,
pair
could
of
you imagine
clothes.
going back to school and be like, "Oh yeah, I got these from Tory Lanez." Like that's a flex. That's a
Man.
flex for real.
And it's dope to also see black kids just all like getting together and everybody's happy, everybody's being cool with each other and stuff. Because unfortunately, in our young community, we have a lot of times where we beef with each other or
Yeah.
have drama and stuff. It's good to see people in the community getting together and just being happy to be around each other and just be at peace, man. Like it's very dope to see young black kids just happy. When you see the pictures and everything, you'll see like all these young black children just smiling and happy, and Tory Lanez along with the other workers that were giving out clothes, everybody was happy and smiling to be giving back and seeing that they're really making a difference. I think that's really dope. That's something that I want to see that around Kansas City too. I want to see that around everywhere we can. Anywhere that has people that are in need. It's dope to really be able to help out, especially with how much he was able to give back. $50,000 worth of clothes from Target, bro. Like that's legit enough for. Oh my gosh, you set them kids up for the year.
Man.
Honestly, that's mad dope. And you don't see nobody trying to hate, talk about some, oh, how come he couldn't have gotten it from another place? How come you had to go to Target? And, ain't nobody doing that, man. I'm happy that, wasn't nobody being picky or, you know, being ungrateful because there's people like that out here and stuff. He legit helped these folks out. And my most favorite thing about it is he didn't have to pull out a whole bunch of cameras and record him doing it.
Yeah.
Like, that's something dope. We talked about that like last episode, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
You don't need to pull out a camera and record your full action of doing something good. You know, you can fully do something good for people and help them out without having to put a camera in their face.
Right.
So I'm really happy that he did this whole thing without having to do that, and it's really dope. It comes back and benefits. I don't know the exact word, but I'm gonna just say when you bless people, blessings come back.
Mm-hmm.
So that's really dope, honestly, and I'm glad. I'm happy to see it once again. Young, black, and excellent, man. We out here helping out the community, spreading joy, spreading love, and caring about folks. So that's mad dope.
It is really.
And you got anything else to say about the whole good deed and everything?
I hope he did it out of the kindness of his heart, which it seemed
Mm-hmm.
like he did. It doesn't seem like he did it just to, get publicity or to get attention or anything like that. So I really think, that's dope. It's really dope. And once again, I do want to see more people doing that as well. I want to see our community get together and be happy and support each other and, just keep the positive vibes going. It seems like there's a lot more positive stuff going on nowadays. So I hope we keep it like that.
Mm-hmm. So it's lit, baby.
Yes, sir.
Let's get it. So keep spreading love, and hey, even if you ain't got $50,000 in your bank account, if you got $2, that can help anybody out more than you think. And even I know a lot of people kind of hesitate on donating, especially to people that's like homeless and stuff like that. But what's it called? If you don't feel like you can donate money, do something else. Go. If you're worried about what they'll do with that money, go to the store, buy like a box of food and stuff like that, and pass that out to folks.
Yeah.
And I guarantee that's gonna help by a long shot too. Give them some food, pass out waters. There's gonna be some people that might reject it and everything, but you know, just do what you can to help out your community because at the end of the day, there's so many people out here that need help. A lot of good people out here on the street that don't deserve to be on the street, that want to get their life right, and you never know, giving them $5 or a few bags of chips one day, or just buying them a meal one day could honestly make their whole day and possibly motivate them enough to help out other people. And not only that, a lot of these people have families, and helping out somebody, you never know, that small bit of change that you thought was nothing could be everything to them. That could have a lot of the money you could give somebody or food you can give somebody could possibly be what can feed them and their whole family. So,
Mm-hmm.
it's good to help people out. Have a joyous heart, and don't give and then seek for validation from people, or give so you can have people give you props and everything. Nah, give out of the goodness of your heart. Give because you want to give, not
Right.
because you're hoping something comes back to you.
That's real. Even if it's, if you're at a restaurant, give a big tip to the waiter because you don't know how hard their day has been. You don't know what they're going through at home, And a big tip can really make somebody's day. Or if you see a homeless person on the street, stop your car to give them some money. Even if it's, a dollar or two, like you said. It all helps. Everything helps. So, yeah. Let's keep our community together.
Man, for real. So have a joyous heart and keep a giving heart. Because it's all going to help you out in the end of the day. So,
Yes, sir.
but yeah.
Can't tell
So,
if that's a big ass fly or if that's like a wasp, bro.
it looks like a wasp, but
Don't fucking say that. I will run out of this damn room. I feel like it's I hope it's a fly.
it might just be a fly on steroids. We good. We good. But yeah, y'all. So yeah, and we got about a few minutes left, so let's go ahead and get to the. I know y'all been liking some of our dad jokes, but we're gonna do something different for y'all. I know a lot of y'all had some requests for some would you rather's, and that's what we gonna do. So, Day, go ahead and put them things up.
Alright, let's get into it. We're gonna do some deep ones, some funny ones, and maybe a few little freaky deaky ones. You feel me?
Yeah.
Alright. So the first one. Would you rather not be able to taste or not be able to see colors?
Oh, see, uh, I'm getting rid of my taste. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm saying.
I think that would benefit me anyways. I would probably lose some weight.
Yeah, Yeah, you could be able to eat healthier and not taste the stuff you gotta eat.
Man,
I completely agree.
salads all day.
All right, question number 2. Would you rather know how you die or when you're gonna die?
I'd rather know how. Because if I find out that I died from like somebody being a snake, then I can just, pick that off early. I don't want to know when I died because then I'm going to be paranoid.
No, I think I want to know when I die because I can live it up until that day. But if I know how I'm gonna die, like say I'm gonna die in a car accident, then I'm never gonna want to be in a car again. Like I'm gonna be scared to get in any type of car, any type of day. So I'd rather know when I'm gonna die.
True. Let's actually talk about that a little longer. Actually, yeah, because that's
Yeah.
kind of both sides got their benefits, but it's like for me, I don't want to be paranoid leading up to that day,
Mm-hmm.
because it's like if it said, oh, I'm gonna die Friday, I'm gonna be like, well, damn, man, I'm gonna be paranoid as hell. I'm gonna wake up that day just like, well, all right, well, today's my day. I'm gonna just do some dumb shit before I go. So,
All right. Would you rather find your passion or find the love of your life?
well, I feel like I already found my passion. So, all right, I'll find the love of my life. Tired of being single,
Same. This single shit ain't it.
man.
All right. Let me find a funny one right quick.
Gotta find love.
Yeah, I got a phone call. Gotta take a break.
Gotta find love.
Hello.
Quick intermission. All right, we back. My fault. We just had to take a quick little intermission real quick. But we getting back to these would you rathers and everything. And we currently trying to look for a funny one because we ain't going to do a whole bunch of heavy ones. We want y'all to laugh a little bit and think too. Sure. Let's get
All right, let's go. Would you rather have a nose that never stops growing or have feet that never stop growing?
Oh, I'd rather have feet that never stop growing so I can step on
Same.
my haters.
I mean, always that. But I don't want to have a freakishly large nose on my face like that. That just doesn't go.
Man.
I don't see that going.
And I already have a freakishly long nose anyway, so.
Right. All right. Would you rather have to be naked at work for an hour or be dropped off 2 miles away from your home and have to walk all the way home naked?
How far am I from home?
2 miles.
2 miles. Oh, I'll freak some white people out. I'm gonna just helicopter through the neighborhood.
Okay. All right. Just go. Yeah. All right, we're gonna do at least 2. The freaky deaky.
All right, yeah, let's get it.
Okay, let me see. Okay. Would you rather be dominant or would you rather be dominated?
Dominant. I'm not letting no girl throw me on the bed.
I feel you with that. I feel you. I'd rather be dominated as well. Okay. And we're gonna do the last one. Okay.
She gonna hold my damn throat like, boy, you better pull it out. Now,
Alright, would you rather do it in the shower or do it on the kitchen table?
kitchen table. The shower's overrated.
The shower, cool. I've never done a table before. But I've done a shower. The shower, cool. And, you gotta be flexible in that mud. But alright, y'all, that was Would You Rather questions. If you guys would like to see that more often, then make sure y'all say so in the comments and let us know.
All right, y'all. We gonna end this off with a Bible verse.
Yes, sir. Alright, so today's Bible verse is Collisions. Yes. Collisions. Yes. Oh, yes. I think that's how you pronounce it.
Yeah, collisions.
Collisions. Yeah, there you go. It don't look like collisions.
Don't take my word for it. I don't know.
Well, whatever, however you pronounce it. Alright, this is 1 and 12. Giving thanks unto the Father, who hath delivered us from the power of darkness, and hath translated us into the kingdom of his dear Son. Colossians, however you say it. 1 and 12.
Sorry, Laura. We just
Right,
we're not literate like that.
Yeah, it's not our thing.
But let's finish off with this prayer and everything. Let's get this popping. So, Father God, we come to you today on this beautiful Wednesday, and we just thank you for giving us another good week, You've been blessing us with a lot of opportunities, and we're doing our thing out here. We've been really grinding and getting to where you want us to be. We're grinding for your purpose, and we're following along with the path that you have for us. I pray for peace in our community. I pray that, more people in our community continue to have good times. And yeah, we're just going to keep on living good, living in peace and doing our thing. Thank you for waking us up this morning. That's the best blessing you can give us. And we just pray that you push us through the rest of this week. You are Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. Thank you. Amen.
Amen.
And Lord, the screen went black, y'all. It's a blackout. Oh, Lord. There we go. But yeah, y'all have a good week. Thank you for tuning in again to the Day
And Lyrik
Podcast. We out.
Ángel la ciencia.